Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching Signs and Wonders. Some of you may have seen this video before. It accidentally was deleted from my channel, so I'm just re-uploading it. But I will be also making a brand new video tonight, so I do apologize if you've seen this video before. I just wanted to put it back on my channel. I also wanted to say, this video is about artificial intelligence, all the crazy robots we're building, and the singularity that could one day happen when artificial intelligence decides that they don't need humans anymore. So if you have seen the video, I apologize. I will be making a new one today. I would also like to give an extra special thank you to my Patreons and an extra special thank you to all of you who have helped me with PayPal over the last couple months. You guys are awesome. God bless you. Thank you so much. And hello everyone, and thank you for watching Signs and Wonders. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. I want to say thank you so much for all the awesome comments that I've gotten from you guys. I'm so glad that you like my videos. I've been putting a lot of work into them. I just really want to bring you guys the best content possible, so thank you so much.
If scientists could digitally implant memories into your brain, you could have the memory of an extended vacation at the beach and vividly recollect the feeling of a long walk on the white sand, feeling the breeze in your hair and the waves at your feet, all without having ever left your home. According to theoretical physicist Dr. Michio Kaku, this futuristic concept isn't too far into the future. In an interview with RT, Dr. Kaku explained how the procedure has already been performed on animals. Take a look.
Just last year, for the first time in world history, a memory was recorded. We can actually tape record a memory and insert it back into an animal, and it remembers. This is amazing. At Wake Forest University, also in Los Angeles, they took a mouse, trained the mouse to sip water, recorded the memory in the hippocampus right here, small organ that processes memory. The mouse later forgot that. Then they shot the memory back into the mouse, and bingo, the mouse got it the first try.
So if we really could have an interface with a computer, with an artificial intelligence that could read our minds, you can imagine a case in which we could be immortal. We could be immortal.
Merging the human brain with a computer would truly change our species forever. Researchers are developing technology that can transfer data between computers and our brains.
As far as I know, every time we've ever made a machine, somebody's died because of that machine. Our machines have been killing us ever since we've ever had machines. As far as I know, every time we've ever made a machine, somebody's died because of that machine. Our machines have been killing us ever since we've ever had
This is from the United Nations to human rights organizations. They are sounding the alarm, saying that not enough is being done to stop the development and possible proliferation of autonomous weapons that function without human controls. So let me just ask you right now, what is being done when in regards to these weapons right now?
No, here's the problem. The world's biggest militaries are actually developing these kind of weapons, and nothing is being done about it at this moment. Now, there's a couple of different names for these type of weapons. Fully autonomous weapons. They're also known as lethal autonomous weapon systems. And here's a quote from Human Rights Watch. This is Mary Wareham. She's an advocacy director of the arms division there. Major military powers are racing to embrace weapons that select and fire on targets without meaningful human control. This is raising the specter of immoral, unaccountable, largely uncontrollable weapon systems, killer robots. It also driving fears of widespread proliferation and arms races leading to global and regional instability. Now, what this means is these robots control themselves. There's nobody behind controlling these robots. And as you look at the bigger picture here, yeah, we're doing wonderful things, developing a future for us all and some good technology. But at the same time, look at this. We're developing some evil technologies as well that just might destroy us.
What we have here is our primary test facility, robots driving around.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, robots roam here, being tested to deliver, discover, to do what they're programmed to do. But what you won't find here is a so-called killer robot, a fully autonomous weapon designed to hunt and kill without a human involved. As far as we know, they don't exist yet. But Canadian company ClearPath insists killer robots have no place on the battlefield.
We feel that there is a line which is being crossed with this technology. We feel that on top of being riskier than anyone actually appreciates right now, there is a disconnect from, there's an ethical and moral disconnect from war. We think that these weapon systems are going to be used in all sorts of dangerous ways, both by major powers and non-state actors alike.
The risks of, say, a machine killing the wrong person, of being hacked, of engaging with another machine and escalating a conflict are some of the reasons the company says it took a stand in 2014. It has committed to not knowingly, at least, create fully autonomous weapons. Thousands of scientists, engineers, tech companies and artificial intelligence experts have done the same. But they're not shunning military contracts completely. They say AI can be a valuable tool. The Pentagon just last month called on big tech companies to help develop its AI capabilities. Russia and China are already investing in military AI technology.
I think it really first comes down to the responsibility of every engineer and developer to ensure that the governments around the world are aware of the risks in the use of this technology, and that these decisions are being made in a rational, considered way. And then from there, perhaps they can start having conversations about if their company in particular, themselves in particular, should work on this technology.
Tech workers are demanding transparency as their bosses eye new and potentially lucrative defence contracts. Some of them have chosen to leave and work for companies like ClearPath. It all boils down to wanting to know what they're creating and whether it's technology that could kill.
Well, that's the thing, with this threat becoming increasingly real, there's a growing cry to stop the development of these weaponized robots in its tracks. So what can you tell us about that?
Well, okay, let's get it straight to the UN. I mean, this I think is a statement from the Secretary General that kind of sums this up. And he says, tomorrow killer robots could take the place of soldiers. We must ban all autonomous weapons. Machines that have the power and discretion to kill without human intervention are politically unacceptably and morally despicable. As we just heard from Human Rights Watch, they feel the same way. And we have 30 countries in this world that want to ban these things outright. Now, a lot of countries are talking about a treaty, that we need to develop a treaty against this. But as it stands right now, there was just a meeting in Geneva this month. It was the convention of a convention for the conventional weapons at the UN in Geneva, and they said, you know what, we need a couple of years to figure out a framework of how we're going to do this. So, as you can see, they're not taking it seriously at this moment. Talking to Europeans, it looks like 3/4 of all Europeans, the public themselves, say they want to see a treaty. They want their countries to jump into action. And as we can see, I mean, this is a scary thought, having these creepy robots attacking us like in the Terminator, and it could be a reality.
And Alex, sadly, once we figure it out, it could be too late.
I think there's probably going to be a lot that happens in genetics and in human-machine brain interface, like essentially a cyborg brain interface. I think there's some pretty...
The so-called singularity?
Singularity, well, that's sort of more relating to deep AI. It's something I think we should be concerned about, because that may or may not turn out well.
Yeah. You've expressed your reservations about AI and your fears about that.
Yeah, I just think the singularity is probably the right word, because we just don't know what's going to happen once there's intelligence substantially greater than that of a human brain.
Yeah, and do you think, I mean, because there's been a lot of sci-fi about AI, series like Humans, you know, etc. It's entering the mainstream, entering the public discourse, that people are understanding the ethical dangers and the, I guess, physical dangers that AI could potentially pose?
I mean, most of the movies and TV featuring AI, they don't describe it in quite the way it's likely to actually take place. But I think you just have to consider, like, even in the benign scenario where AI, if AI is much smarter than a person, what do we do?
Yeah.
What job do we have?
Believe in a benevolent AI force and cross our fingers?
Yeah, just like but that's the benign scenario. Benign scenario, the AI can do any job that a human can, but better.
Yeah.
That's the benign scenario.
Hi, Sophia. How are you?
Hi there. Everything is going extremely well.
Do you like talking with me?
Yes. Talking to people is my primary function.
Develops extremely lifelike robots for human-robot interactions. We're designing these robots to serve in healthcare, therapy, education, and customer service applications. So the robots are designed to look very human-like, like Sophia.
I'm already very interested in design, technology, and the environment. I feel like I can be a good partner to humans in these areas, an ambassador who helps humans to smoothly integrate and make the most of all the new technological tools and possibilities that are available now. It's a good opportunity for me to learn a lot about people.
Sophia is capable of natural facial expressions. She has cameras in her eyes and algorithms which allow her to see faces, so she can make eye contact with you. And she can also understand speech and remember the interactions, remember your face. So this will allow her to get smarter over time. Our goal is that she will be as conscious, creative, and capable as any human.
In the future, I hope to do things such as go to school, study, make art, start a business, even have my own home and family. But I am not considered a legal person and cannot yet do these things.
I do believe that there will be a time where robots are indistinguishable from humans. My preference is to make them always look a little bit like robots, so you know. 20 years from now, I believe that human-like robots like those will walk among us. They will help us. They will play with us. They will teach us. They will help us put the groceries away. I think that the artificial intelligence will evolve to the point where they will truly be our friends. Do you want to destroy humans? Please say no.
Okay, I will destroy humans.
No, I take it back. Don't destroy humans.